The mysteries of Mammy Water have been missed, fascinating and sometimes terrific. There have been very many legends about Mammy Water. Some movies have been acted to this purpose too. Mammy Water is simply Mermaid in the English language, the beautiful woman who lives in the sea. The seas of Cameroon have also had some stories of people who have lived with Mammy Water, especially in the towns of Limbe, Douala, the Batangas of Kribi, and also the Bakassi area. All these areas close to the sea. It is said and believed that the mermaid around Cameroon have pushed towards the sea because of some supernatural and natural situations happening nowadays.
Mammy Water, they exist. Some people always think they are fairy tales, but these are things that we've heard in Greek mythology, from the Mediterranean. We've read about them, that they exist. When we were growing, there were a lot of Mammy Waters here in Limbe. As kids, we used to see them, and people got married to Mammy Water. People got married to Mammy Water. And how do you know that these people were husbands to Mammy Water? They lived some type of funny lives. They live alone, and you only know that they are married to Mammy Water when you hear them, the woman giggling with him in the room, but you don't see the woman. And the man, and most of them were fishermen who married those Mammy Waters and had no other woman than Mammy Water. But because of the cosmopolitan nature of the place now, the Mammy Waters have all gone.
It has not been very long that a Mammy Water publicly appeared in Limbe. She was seen by many before she dived back into the sea.
I think the last time we saw one was, I think, about 5-6 years ago. No person could believe it. We just saw something sitting on those rocks over there. For a long time in the evening, it was around 4 getting to 5. For a very long time and facing the sea. But no one could take note. Then, sometimes we started looking at it, why that thing had been there for too long? And then it started gathering a crowd here, especially at the SGO's office. People started looking. And then at one time, the thing just got up and dived into the sea and went. I think that's the last Mammy Water we saw here about 6 years ago. So, but we hardly have them here again. They exist. They call them mermaids. We used to know them in Greek mythology, but we saw them here as kids. They exist, but you hardly interacted with them.
History of the Bakwirians say there are two sorts of mermaids in their area. One of them lives in the river in the Boyo mountain, and the other a respected goddess Mammy Water who controls the Limbe seas.
Mammy Water, as it's popularly known, we call it Liengula Manja. That's Mammy Water. But here in our area, the Bakwe people have two types of Mammy Water. We have the Liengula Manja and we have the Liengula Lelu. Liengula Lelu is the Mammy Water of the mountain, and that is a sect only run by women. Completely women, no men. The men don't have anything to do with it. Coming back to Mammy Water where we are, the Liengula Manja. Mammy Water, they exist.
Nyango Namuna is the queen goddess of the mermaids of the Limbe seas. It is said that less than 50 years ago, Mammy Water's mermaids were rampant in the town of Limbe. Present in New Town, Limbe was the seat of some of their operations, and some even ended up getting married to men in town.
But that is how they are Mammy Waters. There are people, like I told you, that there are people, there are fishermen who got married to some. but they had laws that the men had to obey. They had laws that they had to obey because you did not have to go out with any other woman. You had to live alone, solitary life, and we saw it. And the man will never tell he's married to a mammy water, but by his lifestyle you will know that he's married to a mammy water.
Do you think they were dangerous?
They are only dangerous when you don't abide to their rules and regulations. It's just like with your wife in the home, and one day you have a little skirmish, and by accident he takes a bottle and hits on your head and wounds you or kills you by accident. That's how dangerous they are. It's just that you don't keep to their rules and regulations.
Nyangona Muna, the queen mermaid of the Limbe seas, happens to be worshipped by some Botaland people of Limbe. What surprises me most was when I sought to investigate on the existence of mammy water in the sea of Limbe, and all hands were pointing to certain people. The people claim these people are people who dine and visit Nyangona Muna from time to time. As they kept pointing at Mbela, we decided to go meet Mbela. Mbela and a host of others go visit mammy water at least once a year.
Water, it be like God for the people that they worship, like tradition. It be like God for the people that they worship, be like tradition. Because anything we go do like sacrifice, we say believe for the thing, that's what we call like sacrifice. 30 years ago when the time got reach, Nyangona Muna this point them, talk some fruities and this, talk fruities and finally Nyangona Muna way big stone they did it. One big one small one. That's why they call it Nyangona Muna. For the stone, gets to another stone then for down. So now the day now we do the men sacrifice. So when we reach for day, one as soon as they for canoe, 3 man way, they operate for the tradition. They talk and see, foul. And after that, we took it from inside the water. Now you know what to talk with them for that side. For that one, a different country that. When you finish, you can't up. We know what. So when we finish for dinner, we start calm down inside the canoe with the pool. Come out from canoe. You will shout, call names, you see them.
When they go for the visit, they carry along gift for Nyangona Muna.
Yes, we do it every year. Go give my water chop. What I tell you, we get fowl, we get matango, we get again some few kind things them. All the use them. For that we get biscuits. Get sweet, people, bonbon, and all kinds of things like that. Yeah.
At the secret point of entrance, the leader of their group dives into the sea to have a discussion with mammy water. He stays in water for several minutes and comes out dry without water touching any part of his body.
Yes, when I say we enter water, that means the person when we hate person. When I discuss with him, they go inside water. Just as we dey now so dry. They go inside. When the story, now they know the story for day. It come up, still dry.
It did like how long for it?
Sometimes it make even at 10 minutes. Sometimes just as it happen for Douala, the very tradition for here. Sometimes it make 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes. Depend what the story.
After the discussions and stay with Mammy Wata, Nyangona Mona, the lead Mammy Wata goddess, usually sends messages of the new season to her neighbors, the people of the Bota land in Limbe. There are some significant signs that must be noticed on their way back from the visit to Nyangona Mona.
Wait till the show we say what I find now. What will they come? Inside the canoe, with the pool will they come, with the pool will they come. Pool will they come. You must either pick coconut. You need to see the coconut for this side, follow with the canoe. You get the direction where you need to go. Coconut, either on a museum or on a front, you pick up. People are not see coconut. Now they see either have fish where they have fresh, and pick up. Sometimes they do it, now they pick coconut and the fish one time. Sometimes they do it, pick fish, and not pick coconut. Sometimes they do it, pick coconut, and not pick fish. But when you pick fish and you pick coconut, it shows that the work about that year, the work are fine. So now they come now, now they go so they want to reach our beach. Women say they with wrapper them, go white. Man picking the two, they'll be bare body, white wrapper, empty foot. Dance. When the canoe come the first time, they push up, go back. They pull again, as they land they push up 9 times. When they land, take the man waiting for the front. They give everything for the man water. From then now, we take it up. Stay, come in now from the house we did the main house, the power house. So when we say peanut coconut now with that fish, the program, where the people said they go and bread them. We are papa and mommy, go and bread them in the land. That's it. If you know the go and bread, they take part. That tradition. So from there now, the whole village now, before our village square, then to announce now what's way and no other tell you. So if you see anything with the water tell you, you tell the whole village. You say we walk a fine, come man, you say wait to talk. You say we don't walk a fine because man will be small people they get papa, mommy they get away. When they talk, they know what to talk. So but mostly when you come with that coconut and that have fish, it already shows say that work about that here fine. Sometimes the bee where the talk and say the village get problem, so they get for iron the problem. Sometimes the bee where the fit talk say the village need the so where woman them they born. Sometimes the bee where they tell we say okay this year so fish they must die. So can't think that any information they give and the information to tell the village.
It is said that there are some signs to indicate that Mammy Water could be close by. The signs include their houses on land and in the sea, and also their food that grows by the banks of the sea.
The last time I was shooting a documentary in the Bakassi area. There, the Mammy waters still exist, but you don't see them. You only know that they are around when they come and build their homes. The Mammy water can come and build his house here in a mound of sand. the waves can be as strong as what they cannot put it down, and you cannot go there. It can be there for 3 months, and then when it wants to go, the whole thing just disappears, and you know it has gone. So they still exist along the coast here. So we used to have them.
If I carry on waka along the side of the sea, and if I even show you some places the way, or show you say for years so, and yeah, they can't chop because I know they are chop the bound way inside the tradition. Inside the corner our task, they are corner our task, so I tell you so okay, this place is so no water they can't chop for you, I know they are chop. Some leave the day way. The birds until they're like able to go in our water. So when you see them, you say that they used to be there.
It is also said by those who claim to have seen the mermaid that she is very beautiful and sometimes appears on land like gorgeous articles by the sea, and if collected by man could transform spiritually through marine spirits and live with man spiritually.
I don't see my water because first now our tradition and I be among the people the way they inside the tradition. So that for that place in the corner, this way where you go there, where you start where you see, where you dive under, you must see some houses that like hotel inside, and then you take those okay. That means that different people that want villages. Yes. Sometimes they do it. When you hold Maxi, if you are skilled, you want pass on it, you want to pass, you do more capside. Either you give the Maxi or the canoe capside. When the canoe capside, Maxi was lost. Sometimes to the video when the people they be angry, they think get cap the way they lost, they want pass on it with a capside. One way you know, you call and next time say it's okay. I can't take one and teach them how to go down. Yes. Yes, it just be like they ask you for land. That one are different ones. And we will get some parable that only talks anything for water, if finish that for water. It's like by nature of job, wait to the same water, not fit. It not mean say you must see. That's why I tell you say for see mammy water, they like lucky. For me to mammy water because like as I dey for here now also, if you just see some beautiful things. She don't on top the stone. It attract you for good picky. And when you want go picky, now that it turn for any kind of level. For some things the way that they attract you. You can't pick them for corner water. You want pick them, you can't realize that after say so, now you don't take them.
Mermaids around Limbe are not talked about as dangerous. They live their own lives like humans and also react when they are tampered with.
Mammy water are some person way be very very beautiful. So most of that one the way they come out, and one the way be anxious because the people the way when you get the man picking, you want get woman when a mammy water woman. When you go out to eat, you go get from no say maybe you get to get to another woman for land, you know say they did them too. So when you want go cheat for get number 3, now they way if you vex. So one day when you want do like business, then you demand where you don't marry it, if you make your business, you work and find, because you know say that one day. Once as you mention for follow different person, different woman, it just take like you lucky from you. You see your business collapse. So most of that thing that I saw that they have.
We sought to find out from fishermen who practically spend almost their lives in the Limbe Sea if they have ever seen mammy water in their career. Most of them have never seen any, but believe that there is a particular place in the sea that people with witchcraft do not go through. and that place is believed to be the seat of the Mermaid of the Limbe seas.
Well, concerning site for this news history, where don't they happen say Mammy water, yes. Okay, we brothers they don't start do this fishing for long. They don't they can't tell you about this Mammy water because I get some big stone for inside high sea where they go and say Nyango Namuna. That Nyango Namuna from stone way. If any boat way they want to travel from here go even in Nigeria or if you want to go any country, you must pass through that channel for that stone. Away that stone they call Nyango Namuna. That place where any boat way they pass to that particular site way that stone they when Nyango Namuna. If you know say you get any bad thing inside your boat like mixing, for say you want to go destroy, sometimes maybe some person for sea or maybe as you travel go do bad for the other country, that boat no go ever pass to that particular place because wave go ever be because na place where you already be known. Say any man will hold anything bad, not be pass to that place because wave they ever be for the way when canoe safe, you must capsize for the way. When we realize it is so that canoe don't pala for water, who say wave don't be, we realize it is so one man inside our boat will usually carry some bad thing. So they try for make any man way inside that boat may not see this. So for here now, we go in for doing something where you will help you for dive. So if any man carry some bad thing, we will do bad. Make sure say it's swam because if you know it's swam, that means we yourself inside the boat or we will get problem. So the Nyango Namuna way they will try for the talk how Mammy water. Yes, people will be see and as for me, since I started doing fishing, I know I see them. I don't know what you know at times as years ago things that they change because it will be the year ram, so now so it happen. But it function. Yes, it function. Because right up to now, as I see tell you now, so people they see them. Yes, they be meet all the Mammy water say for water. At times it help, it save people. It don't they help people for life. Wait today they get stand. So you know bad, but it depends on how your spirit, your style we get them. Yes, if you not be bad man, you know go do you bad. But if you be bad man, it will harm you.
If you be for this water from 100 years, you don't ever see Mammy water. You don't be composed, you must see them. But they will be like a lucky person. If you come for here, just as I drive for tell now, you see either some beautiful kind thing, you see the shine, attract you. When not be every person, but you just know say maybe water don't bring some fine thing for land. You go pick up where you run and you don't take up. Sometimes to the way, if you just can meet up some fine, beautiful girl, the wash, you come na water when I eat, you don't know, you brainy, you carry go for house. So na so you come from, na so you ever be.
Today, the new generation churches talk of the marine spirit. What we have not been able to find out in the Limbe seas is if these much talked about spirits have any relationship with Nyango Namona and her families believed to have a big city beneath the Limbe seas.
When churches they come like talking about marine spirit because they know say something they like Mammy water and Mammy water the man will get even powers. So you see God with Mammy water they didn't ever correspond. So or when you want here church man the one cast marine spirit because he knows say marine anything we concern like Mammy water that's why they call them marine. He say concern water and most of those things they never promote na water. And when you ever be person where you be used to the water, if you ever carry any kind of spirit for water, because kind thing that they come for corner water, just as I tell you now, you know if you can physically sometimes you transform for any kind of thing where if you attract you for become where you don't think na it. So that's what it is.
Mbela's numerous visits to Nyango Namona has earned him a deep sea diving job with a company here in Limbe. He tells me there are laws and it's not all that is seen and done in the seas that is said on earth, but he says there is a city deep beneath the Limbe seas that he usually swims over.
dream.